I'm Martha Neitz, a friend of Susanne Whited's, helping her record her memoirs for her exceptional exit plan. Wednesday, January 29th, 2020. Yesterday was supposed to be a clearing clutter day. I had 2 volunteers scheduled and both had to cancel. My early volunteer lives in a school district that had a 2-hour delay and needed to be with her kids. And my later volunteer felt that she was coming down with a cold and didn't want to give me her germs. I understand circumstances do not always work out as we plan, but I was disappointed. I am looking forward to making enough progress, decluttering, that the improvement would be visible. Today, I did not start any better. I had 2 decluttering volunteers scheduled for the same time, and one let me know she was sick. So much for my super productive week with 4 decluttering volunteers. My other volunteer for today, Leila Ray, did come, and she comes with a truck. Leila Ray came over 2 weeks ago to do a donation run for me. She filled her truck with bags and bags of items we had cleared out of my shed and cleared half of the donation bags from my patio. Today she started by loading up her truck again. Even without the other 3 decluttering volunteers this week, the improvement is finally noticeable today. My volunteers that cleared out my shed a few weeks ago had left a few pieces of furniture in the shed for me to deal with on another day. There was a side table and standard bassinet that were not heavy, so Leila Ray loaded them on her truck and was able to fit all of the donation bags from my patio. Leila Ray was also able to fit the items we sorted for donation today in her truck. I still have a few boxes on my patio I need to check to make sure are donation items, but my patio is mostly clear, for now. Honestly, Leila Ray and I did not move as many items out of my house as I had on previous decluttering days. However, today we moved out the right items to make a visible change. I have 2 storage buckets that were crushed from their time in my shed, and I've designated them donate buckets and labeled them as such. When my 7-year-old Micah and I sort her items, she puts her unwanted items in the donate buckets to be taken care of later. The fireplace nook in my lower level great room is the mess I see the most because it's in my line of sight when I work on my computer, and my stuff gets placed there because it's out of the walking path. Leila Ray and I started on the fireplace and worked from there. We skipped a box of printer paper and a storage bucket of photos to leave for when I've cleared out more of my donation items. Leila Ray and I sorted a bucket of toys that had been started as a donation bucket a year ago, but had random stuff tossed in with them during the year. Kids' toys take so long to sort. I pulled out a few toys I knew had been placed on top by mistake, and most of the items were either donated or put in the trash. I love seeing the toys leave my house. I have dealt with kids' toys for more than 30 years and still have many more years to go with Micah. I still have a large box and storage bucket of random papers collected from my older daughter's bedroom when I packed her up her belongings to move. I told her I would sort the papers because she does not have the time currently. I also know if I do the sorting, the receipts from 2013 will end up in the trash. Leila Ray and I cleared out about 2/3 of the large box and filled up a trash bag. We moved the rest of the papers into a smaller box and simply getting the donation buckets emptied, downsizing the box, and removing the bucket of toys made a visual impact. My piece of advice to you is to accept that sometimes people let you down. Those 3 volunteers did not intentionally disappoint me. Real life can get in the way of the best of intentions. Do not get derailed when life disappoints you.